Hello, this is Kirill from forexboat.com and welcome back to the series of tutorials on MQL4 programming for complete beginners. And today we're going to be talking about the if statement. I'm really excited about today's tutorial, and that's because we're finally going to get a chance to work with some charts and some prices and see how we can apply all this programming knowledge that we've already accumulated in a real life scenario on the real forex market. And it's all going to be pretty basic, but at the same time it's going to be really fun. So let's get straight into it. Now, in the previous couple of tutorials we had a close look at the while loop and the for loop, and because of that we also looked at logical expressions and Boolean variables, and that's something I will need today again. So let's quickly recap on that. So let's create a simple Boolean variable, and we'll call it condition or con for short, and we'll assign this variable the result of the following check: 5 is greater than 4. So as we know, this expression will be replaced with one of the only two possible Boolean values, true or false. So in this case, because 5 is actually greater than 4, this expression will be replaced with true. And then true will be assigned to cond. And we can check that by just using a simple alert. We'll compile that and go to the terminal. Tutorial 8, cond. As we can see, it's true. That's great. Now, let's look at another one, which is a bit trickier. We'll call it con2, and here we'll check if 3 is actually equal to 4. This one's might be a little bit confusing because of the double equal sign and the equal sign here as well. So the best way to look at it is that the double equal sign in MQL4 has no association with the single equal sign. They're completely two different operators. As we know, the single equal sign is an assignment operator. It assigns the value on the right to the variable on the left. The double equal sign, on the other hand, is a logical operator. It checks whether the value on the left is actually equal to the value on the right. And so in this case, because 3 does not equal to 4, the result of this expression is false. And then false is assigned to con2. And we can also check that really in a simple way. Just print out con2. We'll compile that and tutorial 8. As you can see, we have two new alerts, true and false. And true is the first one, false is the second one, true and false, just as we expected. So now we can move on to the if statement. If statement is similar, the structure of the if statement is similar to the while loop and has three parts. The word if, then in the normal brackets you need to specify a condition that you would like to check. So let's check if 10 is greater than 5, for example. And then based on the result of this check, if it is true, the program will execute the code in the curly brackets. So here let's put something simple such as the condition is true. And so we'll compile that. Actually, I'll get rid of these to comment them out so they're not in the way. Compile that, and let's see what we get. So is 10 greater than 5? Condition is true. Yes, 10 is greater than 5. Perfect. Alright, so that's how the if statement works. It allows you to isolate a block of code, put it within these curly brackets, and only allow the program to execute it when a certain condition is met. What does that mean to you as a MQL4 programmer for the Forex market? Well, let's look at the chart here that I have. This is the Euro-Dollar H1, and let's say, for example, you have identified a resistance line here. We'll correct this. just round it. So 137,900. So we can see that this is actually a resistance line because the price has bounced around it a couple of times, and currently the price is below it. And so you would like to say, hypothetically, you'd like to execute some code when whenever the price is below this line. So how would you tell your program to do that? It's pretty simple. So here in the if statement, I'll just put this in comments so we have that, a copy of that. Copy that, and in the if statement, instead of this expression, we will need to look at the price. So to look at the current price, we have to use the bid variable, and this is an inbuilt variable which is always available in MQL4, and you can access it whenever you want. It always represents the current bid price. So at this moment it's 1.37547, and as you can see, it's changing over here. So that's the current bid price. Now you want to check if the current bid price is less than your designated support or resistance level. In this case, it's 1.37900. And so if that is the case, we would like to perform some sort of actions, and ideally it would be buy or sell or adjust your position or something like that. But in this case, we'll just type in something simple like the bid price is below, or we'll just say the price is below 137,900, and we'll just print another one, or actually here we'll print an alert before, just to control that the bid is correct. So we'll say bid equals, and just as we did before, we'll say string. We'll convert our bid to a string. So this line will print the value of the bid and we'll show it on the screen. And then if the bid is actually less than 1.37900, then the alert will print out this message, which in further tutorials we will learn how to replace with actual actions on the Forex market. So let's compile that and launch tutorial 8. And there we go. So bid is 1.37537, 1.37537, and the price is below 1.37900, which is correct. So there we go. That is how we use if statements in MQL4. It's a really powerful tool, and will handle the bulk of your decision making in Forex automated trading systems. And so this source code and more tutorials are available on forexboat.com. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you can also join me for the next tutorial. Until then, happy coding.